he had this whippy 4-foot rod, and it wasn't anything spectacular or good or anything like that, but he just, I said to him, how, I go to this place, and usually I go to this place and I stay away, again, I stay away from everybody, but I said to this guy, hey, how are you doing? And he looked at me and he said, well, I've caught a few today. And I kind of chuckled and thought to myself, I hear this all the time. You go fishing and you always hear all these people talk about how great they're doing. I can say I've been to this place 30, 40 times. Not that I've fished every time I go, but 30 or 40 times I'm out there. Hey, kick your bass. Holy cows, there's a lot of traffic. So, you're kind of skeptical of what's really happening. Normally I'd ride on the street, but the street seems really busy, so I want to ride on the sidewalk. So I kind of just played it off like, yeah, sure. So he says, well, I got one big one and 4 or 5 or some smaller fish. And I'm like, oh, cool, good for you. And then I said, well, what are you doing with them? And he said, well, I'm going to take them home. Hello, ma'am. I'm going to take them home and eat. And I'm eat them. And I'm like, oh, God, that's horrible. You're going to eat these fish out of this pond, And he says, well, I only kept one. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, how big is the one you kept? Now, I'm not joking to you. There is not one slight bit of exaggeration. This guy pulled out the second biggest bass I've ever seen in my life. I'm not joking. And I said to him, instantly, I said, why would you keep that fish? Why would you not release it? And he said, well, if you come over here and help me weigh it, I'll release it. Oh, I'm going to hit all these things with my pole. Damn it, the tree is going to hit my pole. As long as it doesn't break. So I walked over, because he was on a dock. I walked over, 50, 60 feet, walked down the dock. This bass weighed 13.88 pounds. That is not a lie. 13.88 pounds. I'm sorry, I'm going to swear. I about shit myself. I'm not joking. I about shit myself. I could not believe that this guy had caught this fish on a minnow that was this freaking big. It was an inch minnow on an ultralight rod, 6-pound test. Like you could have got a Barbie rod that had more backbone than the rod than this guy had. It was absolutely insane. So then I proceeded to ask this guy, and again, I'm sorry if it's windy. I'm not going that fast. I'm only going 15 miles per hour. I said to him, how many fish have you caught like this in here? And he said, this is my 5th one, and it is not the biggest one I've ever caught. He said he caught one that was 16 pounds. Now, can you believe that? Probably not. I'm going to call BS on that. But this one he had in his, I don't know what you call this thing. It was, like one of those metal, fish holders where you can keep fish in the water and not hurt them. This freaking bass was $13.88. So then I proceeded to ask if we would release it, and he did. He let me release the fish. No exaggeration. I touched this fish in the water for less than 4 seconds, and this fish, hey Sean, this fish ran out of my hands like it had seen Shrek. I know it did see Shrek, and I scared the bejesus out of this fish. So I'm headed back there right now. Now I normally go to this place just to test lures, because we have a storm rolling in. I didn't realize that the storm was rolling in until now I'm looking in front of me. Just could not imagine, crappy day as is. I mean, crappy day as is in my life. But to have this fish released at 13.88, I'm still in shock. I'm not joking. So yeah, I did get it released. It did swim off perfectly fine. You know, everybody that goes to this place always fishes shiners. Here are my brakes. Always fishes shiners. So today I brought out two. I brought a jackhammer with a plastic bait that's made out of hemp. I don't know, something white. I don't remember the name of it. And then I brought out the new bass mooch lures that are coming out. So they might be out for all I know. And of course, you would have think I told everybody that there was a 13-pound bass being caught here. The whole parking lot's filled with people. Of course, Wayne, this stinks. So I'm going to take you guys with me. I might, hold on. What's this guy doing? I might, well, there's everybody here. And now I feel really weird talking to myself. So I'm going to head down. I'm going to see how it goes, and you never know. Hey, Chris. I can't really say, I can't watch and ride the bike at the same time. If you knew how many times I've fallen on this bike since getting it, you would understand completely why I'm scared of getting hurt on it. And to be honest, it looks like there's people here already, so I might not be able to fish at all. Which would, yep, the whole place is packed. Everyone's off of school. Okay, well, we'll go to the other side. 1388 caught today. 1388. Not me, somebody else. Just unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable. Can't even explain it. So I'll show you where I am. Ugh. Christmas was... Let me flip this. Christmas is a little weird, to be honest. I don't even know how to flip this. I don't even know how to flip my phone. Tap. Christmas was odd because of just the situation I'm in. Look at this place. Here's where I'm going to fish. I brought a stand. I might stop this and then go. That right there was where I caught it this morning. 1388. He was on his mobility scooter right there. And like I said, I brought one rod. Oopsie, sorry. I brought one rod and I got the bike. I'll show you my little setup. You can see my little setup right here. Ouch. So this is the one I'm using, the Lose something today. I don't even know the name of the reel. Really great Lose Hypermag. That's the jackhammer with that Bass Mooch trailer. 8-pound braid. So we're gonna go for it. So I might set up the camera. I might just take pictures, but I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it, but that's right there is a Florida thunderstorm coming in. The camera actually opens it up quite a bit, so it looks actually fairly decent. It is not. Like, I don't know if you can see through the trees right there. That is a nightmare storm. So anyway, so I'm in a kayak. I'm going to try to do this, and maybe I'll make it live again, but if not, I want to make sure I wish everyone a happy new year, and I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I got a happy new year video coming out and something else coming out, so some good stuff. And man, we have some really fantastic news for 2026. I just can't share it yet, only because I think I'm going to be the only person invited to what they're doing. So there's a guy coming in here from fishing, so I'm going to talk to him. But I hope you guys had a blessed Christmas, and thank you for everything. And let's keep it up. The temperature is, so I'm in shorts. It's probably 75. It's nice. It's supposed to get down to 32 tonight. It's supposed to get really cold tonight. So I wish you guys the best. Keep it up. Let's keep going. And thank you for everything. Cheers, guys.